Hi guys, in this video we will be learning the basic introduction to Scratch and how it works. So Scratch is a software developed by MIT which allows you to make games, stories and animations and much more. So to open Scratch you can either go to the scratch.mit.edu website where you can do it online, and if you want to do it offline or you have no internet, you can download the Scratch offline editor. You can download to Windows, Mac OS, Chrome OS and Android. So you can download the download the editor and then install it, and then you can run it on your computer. But today in this tutorial I will be using the Scratch 2 offline editor, which is an older version of Scratch. This is Scratch 3, the latest version is Scratch 3, but today I am going to be using the Scratch 2. So the Scratch window has a menu bar. This is the menu bar. I will teach you with the options, the uses of these options. And this is the stage, this is the scripts tab, the costumes tab and the sounds tab. And this is the scripts area, and these are the sprites list here. As you add more sprites, it will go like this, like that. So let me teach you the menu bar. The menu bar has some options like this. So the Scratch logo helps us to go to the home page of the Scratch website, and the globe button helps us to change the language to any other language. So if I want to change this from English to any other language, we can click on the globe button, but I will keep it English. And the file menu helps us to create a new project, open an existing project, save or save as, and you can share it to the scratch.mit.edu website so that all the people can see it. But I think you can't do it now because you need to join Scratch, because all your projects will be saved there. But in the Scratch 2 offline editor you don't have to sign in or do something like that. I highly recommend you to join Scratch before creating any project, because it always saves your project and you can see it in a later time. So you can click on create to create a new project, but today I am using the Scratch 2 offline editor, so I will teach you here. So that this has a new option to create a new project, and I already taught you these options. And this has a quit option, helps us to close the Scratch program. And then it has the edit menu, which helps us to access the undelete option. I will show you this option later. And the tips menu offers tutorial projects for practice. As you can see, you can animate a sprite, getting started, make it fly, make a sprite talk, etc. But now I will close this tips menu. And about option helps us to know about Scratch. You can click on this and you will go to the scratch.mit.edu/about, and you can find their about information about Scratch. You can know about Scratch, but I will not see that option now. And the button that looks like a rubber stamp is duplicate. This helps us to create a copy of the sprite. So if I want to create a copy of this Scratch cat, I can click on the duplicate option and select that and click the sprite that you want to duplicate like this. And then you can see a second Scratch cat has come. And the delete option helps us to delete a sprite. So click on that looks like a pair of scissors. So click on that and then choose the sprite which you want to delete. I want to delete this sprite, so click on that, and that will be deleted from your project. But if you want to get it back, you can go to the edit menu and click the undelete option. And this is the grow button. This helps us to grow our sprite. So if I want to grow this sprite, make it much more bigger in size, you can click on the grow button. And also there is a shrink button, helps us to shrink or make the sprite smaller. And this is a block help button. Click that block help button and select the sprite. This will tell you how this block works. Okay, and now there is the stage. This is the stage. It has some x and y coordinates, which means that which directions the sprite can face in, and it has some options like full screen mode. You can click on the stage button to switch back and forth between the default mode and the full screen mode. And the green flag also to start our project, but now it will not start because we haven't done any programming to make any project. And the stop button also should stop our project. So if you're running your project using the green flag and want to stop it, so you can click on this red button. This is known as the stop button. And there is a scripts tab, the costumes tab, and the sounds tab. This is the Scratch window. And the scripts tab has some 10 color coded block drawers. These are called block drawers: motion, looks, sound, pin, data, events, control, sensing, operators, and more blocks. And this is called the blocks palette. You can drag any block, and this is known as the script area. You can drag any block from the blocks palette to the script area, and this is how we can do the programming in Scratch to make our Scratch project. And if you want to delete a sprite, you can just click on the delete button, or there is another option to delete, which you can right click the sprite and click delete. And if you want to delete this block, so you can right click on it and click on delete. So there are two options to delete a sprite and one option to delete. And you can use the option to delete, you can use the delete option to delete a block, sorry. And now let us do some programming in Scratch. So you can drag the when green flag is clicked, which means that when we click that, our program will run, and we can make it move some steps. So I'm going to make it move 20 or 30 steps, or I will do it 12. Not much. And when we click on the green flag, as you can see, the cat is moving. And now there are some options here. So this is the zooms the pen in. So you can click on this to zoom, and you can click on the minus icon to zoom out of the pen. And the equal to sets the default value to 100%. This is the default value, the default size. As you can see, I zoomed it, and then if I click on the equal to option, it will reset it to the default value 100%. And now there are two more tabs, which is the costume tab and the sounds tab. So in the costumes tab, so the Scratch cat has two costumes and one preloaded sound. So, and these are the costumes. So if you want to delete any costume, you just need to select it and then click on the cross icon, and it will be deleted. And if you want to get it back, you know that already, you can click on the edit button and select the undelete option. And here in the costumes tab, you can also rename the costume. So if I want this costume name to be Cat 1, I can do that. And here, this is the paint editor where you can redesign the costume. So you can do that using the paint editor. It has some tools, such as you can convert it to bitmap mode, because you will get all the options here. You can just paint your own costume, or you can redesign this by drawing something here. And this is a sounds tab. This helps the Scratch has one mew sound. As you can see, this option helps, I mean, you can record a new sound or choose sound from library or upload a sound from here. and it all has some preloaded sound, or you can use this sound also. So if I want to add a sound, you can just click on choose sound from library, or you can use any of these options, but I will choose the sound from library. So I can click that, and then I want to go to animal and choose any sound such as this sound, and click on OK, and the sound will be added to our project. And you can also add a sound and backdrop. So to add a sound, there is 4 options. Choose sprite from, there are 2 options. You can also choose a sprite from the library if you want to add a sprite just like this cat. So you can choose, there are 4 options. Choose sprite from library, paint your own sprite, and upload a sprite, and choose sprite from camera. So I am going to upload a new sprite from the library. So I am going to click on that option and select a sprite that I like. So I like the ball sprite. So I will click that and click OK, and the sprite will be added to my project. Just wait for it. Something has gone wrong. I can now select this and click on OK, and the sprite will be added to my project. As you can see, the ball sprite has been added. And now we can program this and make it run. So I can also add a backdrop. There are 4 options to add a backdrop. Choose backdrop from library, paint a new backdrop, upload backdrop from a file, and then new backdrop from the camera. So I can choose a backdrop from the library because I already have some options. So I can do outdoors. So I can go to outdoors option, and here I can find some backdrops. So I will choose whatever I like. So I like this blue sky, and it will be added. And you can also redesign by going to the backdrops tab. Make sure that the backdrop is selected, and as you can see, there are 2 options. You can switch between these 2 costumes. There are already 2 backdrops. I mean 1 backdrop because we have added that. So this is another backdrop. So you can switch between it, and if you want to delete it, you can just select it and click on the cross icon at the top right corner and click on delete. And here you can also redesign it by using the paint editor. You can go to the bitmap mode, and then you can just draw something or redesign it. So, and to save a project, you just go to the file tab, click on save or save as. For the first time, you need to click on the save, and the save as behaves the same way. So if you have already saved the project, the save option actually saves your project, and the save as option is the save our project for the first time. So I am doing it for the first time, so I can go to the save as option, and then I can just save it on my computer. So I'm going to save it in my desktop. So I can call it scratch_tutorial, and the extension of this is extension of the scratch file is .sb2. But if you are using this scratch online version, it is .sb3. remember that, .sb2, and then click on save. And as you can see, it has been renamed. And to open any existing project, you can click on the open option, new, to create a new project. I already showed you. So this is how the Scratch works. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.